Hey plant fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is not my jungle, it's David's car. And if you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I don't know why I'm like this. But yeah, so we're in Bloomfield, you guys. Bloomfield, Connecticut, in case you're new here and you don't know where I live. We haven't been here in over a month, it seems like, from me going back and looking. So I figured we would come and see what they have. Even though I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the big box stores lately have just been so depressing that I don't even really have the motivation to come here and film it. But we're here and we're not gonna be pessimistic because we haven't even walked in yet. So we're at the Lowe's, by the way. And then we're gonna go to Home Depot, which is literally right next door. It's very hit or miss here. This is the same Lowe's where I found my sport variegated Monstera deliciosa. I have found some really great Hoya hanging baskets here before, so it's very, when I tell you hit or miss, it's either like we struck gold or nothing. Like there's no in between. So I don't know what's gonna happen until we go inside. So let's go inside and see what they have. Okay, fam, so we are at the Lowe's in Bloomfield, Connecticut. Voiceover Jackie coming at you. It's been a few days, so bear with me. I'm sorry if I sound really beat, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I've been sleeping like all day. So anyway, Lowe's. They have these cute calathea, tons of Synapsis trubii going on. They have these new Wick and Grow containers with the global green pothos in them, looking really cute. These ones are $20 from Costa Farms. Never mad about a cute little global green. All of the creepy ass bromeliads over here. Some really nice looking Dieffenbachia. Well, I wouldn't say really nice looking, but hey, it looks decent. And I'm not sure how much it is. I'm pretty sure it's like 25 or 20, something along those lines. Like this fiddle leaf fig. And then over here we've got some assorted foliage and these plates of succulent arrangements. I actually think they're pretty cute. And I guess they just restocked a bunch of succulents. I know not everybody is super into the succulents, but I think they're so stinking cute. And this arrangement I thought was really adorable. They had some mini variegated lipstick plants in these hanging baskets, not looking all that variegated, but there's a few leaves in there. And then, oop, this one peed all over me, is another variegated lipstick plant. I guess they just watered everything. Get this nasty water off of me, but look at how cute my little hognose ring is. I'll leave that link down below for you guys if you're interested in checking it out. I have a discount code for the company as well. They've got really cute nature themed jewelry, and I thought this ivy was cute. It's called PVC ivy, which is odd because it makes me feel like it's plastic. So $20.98 for these hanging baskets. That is the new price. In case you missed it, they did raise it $1. And there's tons of ivy, all of the usual assorted foliage going on down here. Nothing to get excited about, but I do love all of the cacti and the succulents. Maybe not so much the ones with the fake flowers on it. We can do without the fake flowers, but these succulents in these little terracotta pots are absolutely adorable. We got a little variegated jade over here, and these are $5.98. They make really great gifts if you know that the person you're giving it to has a nice bright windowsill that they can put these in. Really, really cute. And in case you guys didn't know, I got started on succulents. Don't ask me how we went from succulents to Hoya to Anthurium, but here we are. And It all started with one of these little babes, and now I have more than I can count. And I've got plant mail coming. I know I haven't been buying anything, but your girl had a bad week and I did a little bit of retail therapy. So definitely get ready for some plant mail, some unboxings. It's been a while. We've only done one all year so far, so stay tuned. I've got a couple of boxes coming this week. So anyway, more succulents. I love all the colors. You really can't get these colors in foliage plants. And look at how cute this little ripply jade is. Absolutely adorable. Highly recommend snagging some really cute, colorful succulents if you guys have a bright enough place to put them in. I think most people struggle because they don't have bright enough light, and who wants to sacrifice their shelf space with grow lights for succulents? Not me. So I usually just keep them in the window. Anyway, more ivy, different stuff hanging up there, nothing new. A couple of little ZZs. They had one lonely Hoya Kamingiana hiding back here. These ones are $18.98. This one's looking pretty sad, but I'm glad to see that majority of them have sold, hopefully, and they haven't just been like trashed. But they are a really cute Hoya if you take it off of the trellis and give it a chance to grow naturally. I am a big fan of that one. So another cute little arrangement over here for $20 with some sedum in it. And then down here we had some Himalamina for $22.98. Never mad about one of those. A couple of ficus, different Dracaena varieties. And then this ZZ caught my eye because it looked variegated. So naturally I had to inspect it a little bit further if it would focus. And I was intrigued by this plant, so I did set it aside while I look at everything else, and then we will come back to that later. So I'm just checking out these other ZZs to see if any of them have markings on their leaves, and I'm not seeing anything. They're just regular green ZZ plants from Live Trends. So moving on, we've got a zebra plant hanging out over here for $24.98. I've heard that those can be a little bit difficult, but I've never had one. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had a zebra plant and if you found it to be easy or difficult. So a couple of self-watering pots up here with a coffee plant and a little monstera for $14.98. And then we have some golden pothos in this cute hanging planter, $14.98 for this one with the rabbit foot fern, some Brazil in here for $16.98, and then some regular neon pothos. Cannot ever go wrong with a pothos. And they still have these for full price. I can talk, everything's fine. I'm not editing this, so deal with it. $6.98 because it's well past Valentine's Day, so I'm surprised that those aren't on clearance, but they are really cute. And then over here it's looking like a lot of the same stuff that we usually see. This philodendron Moonlight is looking really nice. Never mad about seeing one of those. This alocasia is massive, and I'm not sure what it's called. Maybe an Ivory Coast, but don't quote me. Obviously, if you know, let me know in the comments below. $20 for this one. There's two of them, and I think they're really stinking cute if you're the kind of sicko that's into alocasia. Throw them in a self-watering pot and they'll be fine. I just don't have the head for it. So $25.98 for these philodendron. Over here, some more ivy. They had this chlorophytum that I skipped over. I'm sorry that I skipped over the Hawaiian spider plant, but they did have one. And this cute little baby lipstick plant with all the new growth on it. I really struggle with lipstick plants, you guys, and I'm not exactly sure why, but I don't like them enough to try again, so we just don't buy them anymore. Really cute Ripsalis, some ferns, and then we have this Mona Lisa lipstick plant, a Scynanthus. These ones always look like they've been eaten by something, and I'm not exactly sure why it's only that plant. Oh, this one actually looks like it's been eaten as well. But anyway, cute little Synapsis. She just needs a little bit of love and maybe to clean up the bird poo. But some Calathea dotty down here, some red Maranta, the Calathea musaica, some Rhaphidophora heyi on the planks that I don't know anybody in their right mind that like actually even likes those. I know we all got excited about them when they first came out, which is understandable, but I fell out of love with that plant fairly quickly. So some more assorted foliage. We already checked out everything right there. Over here, we've got more hanging baskets of the same stuff. We've got some ferns and some ivy, this cute succulent containers. Very strange. Very, very oddly shaped, but still pretty cool. And then they had more beautiful, colorful succulent arrangements hanging out over here. Like I said, you really don't get these colors in foliage plants, and I love a good little chunky leaf succulent. You just really can't go wrong. So look at how beautiful this is. This is some type of Echeveria, and I love it. I think it's absolutely adorable. Back here we have some, I think these are called flapjacks. Very, very weird paddle shaped type of succulent. And you just don't get stuff like that in foliage plants. So look at all the cute colors. This is the sedum salsa. Kind of looks like jelly beans. And I just love this sea of color and texture too. Like this little bear paw looking cute and fuzzy. Big fan of the bear paws. I have a little variegated one that I managed to keep alive somehow, but that's really it for the Lowe's, you guys, but I promised you I would swing back around and show you this ZZ one more time before we go. Okay, fam, so I'm not gonna lie, I got excited for a second about that ZZ, but I did some quick research while I was in there, and I saw some photos online of what green on green variegation looks like on a ZZ plant, and that is not what it looks like. And the reason why I was suspicious is because the variegation followed the veining, and that is usually what mosaic virus looks like. So I'm going to show you guys what a green on green sport variegated ZZ looks like, thanks to Reddit. And now I'm going to show you a photo of what mosaic virus looks like. So my educated guess is, unfortunately, that that's probably not variegation. It is probably mosaic virus. So no variegated ZZ for me today, but that doesn't stop me from hunting for sport variegation. So now I'm a little excited. I'm like, ooh, that got my blood pumping. Let's go to Home Depot and see what they have. So the Home Depot in Bloomfield, I'm not going to lie to you guys, is usually like 50% dead plants and 50% new plants. So we'll see. They usually get all the trending tropicals and good stuff. I've scored marble variegated pink princess from there. I've scored lots of Hoya hanging baskets from there. So you never know, but just be ready for a lot of death. So let's go to Home Depot. Okay, fam, so now we are at the Home Depot in Bloomfield, Connecticut, in case you missed it, and they've got some really beautiful floor plants over here. Nothing out of the ordinary, the usual stuff. You know, I'm gonna check it for sport variegation, but otherwise the usual. And then they had this Leaf Joy setup over here from Proven Winners. This is new. I haven't seen this before, but there isn't really anything new on it. So a lot of these H2O containers, but they did come out with these larger ones. Look at how huge these are. So this has a green diamond philodendron in it. I'm pretty sure it's just a green erubescens species or subspecies. I don't really know. Don't quote me. But look at how satisfying it is to see these roots. Philodendron are interesting because their roots tend to be the same color as the stems. So I'm not sure if you've ever taken a look at your pink princess before, but the roots, especially the new ones, they come in pink. So something I discovered when I was repotting it that I thought was cute. Anyway, philodendron, Macaulay's Finale for $20. Over here, really beautiful arabescens variety as well, some Monstera adansonii. And then down here we have this beautiful Alocasia longiloba. This is a huge plant. These ones are $30 from Proven Winners in these woven baskets. And look at how big this is. She's looking a little bit beat, but she just needs a little bit of love. And that new growth that comes in your care is going to be absolutely gorgeous. And you know, I had to show you a cyclamen. Look at these cute little ruffly petals. You guys know I love this plant because the flowers are upside down. It looks like somebody blew them in the wind. They're just so interesting and unique. So really nice Hoya Crimson Princess hanging out over here for $20.98 from Costa Farms. Some Fittonia in this hanging basket. And then we've got our Chameleon ZZs. So I want you to take note of what these leaves look like. This is natural variegation. Well, not really technically natural. It was probably chemically induced, but it's not sick is what I mean. This is what the plant is supposed to look like instead of what we saw earlier. So this, I know a lot of people might see the ZZ Chameleon and think maybe that it's got a virus, but I promise you it does not. There's some really nice pink princess hiding in here, some decent pink on some of these leaves. Monstera Peru back there. Definitely not mad about it. They have some Alocasia Silver Dragon, some Monstera adansonii hiding in here, these cute little Begonia maculata. Never mad about seeing a cute polka dot begonia. These are all $20 from Costa Farms. More Rhaphidophora heyi, and lots and lots of adansonii. Just checking out what's underneath here. It's pretty sad. There's some dead peperomia, a couple more Monstera Peru, and this lonely Amplissimum silver. So nothing new that we haven't seen before from the Trending Tropicals collection, but they do have a pretty decent selection considering. So I thought that these little baby peace lilies were super cute. Never mad at a little baby peace lily. Otherwise, the usual stuff, the usual assorted foliage. They had these absolutely massive, this thing was so heavy, hanging baskets for $21.98 of Syndapsis. These ones are from Home Depot directly, so you're only going to find these at Home Depot if you're looking for an absolutely huge basket of Syndapsis. There's a few of them, so definitely check it out. They also had these cute little peperomia, even though they're kind of looking a little bit sad. And then they had the Syndapsis Silvery Ann. I'm just showing it to you side by side next to the Argyrius. I do have a video on my channel comparing and contrasting the two, but you can kind of see the differences here. Now, if you want to see that more in-depth video, I will leave it linked for you, so you can go and check that out. Another Hoya Crimson Princess over here with a little bit more narrow leaves. This one's actually old stock, so it's $19.98, which means it's been here for a little while and it needs a home. So somebody should come give it a home. Anyway, more hanging baskets over here. We have some cute little peperomia, some Fittonias, lots of these adorable begonias. And then down here we have this very nice looking lipstick plant, this little twister lipstick plant. She's looking really healthy. That is definitely newer stock. And right next to it, we have a really nice full basket of the Pothos Pearls and Jade. I am so shaky trying to hold up these baskets for no reason. They just watered them and they were so heavy. So lots of ivy hanging out over here. All of the usual stuff. These ceramic hanging planters are still only $20. They're kind of a better deal than the plastic ones at this point because they're cheaper and you get like a whole ceramic pot with it. So another, I was just about to say Syndapsis, Hoya, I'm fine, everything's fine. Another Hoya and Crimson Princess, so there's definitely a couple. I didn't want to leave this one just like hiding in the corner, so I did put it out on display, so hopefully maybe somebody will see it and be like, oh, that's a cute plant, and want to take it home. So a couple more of these peperomia hanging out here. They had one of these, I think this one's actually Enjoy Pothos, and that's really it for the hanging baskets. They have some heartleaf, philodendron, the neon type. They've got some Brazil, so lots of things to choose from. Some floor plants over here, some peace lilies, fiddle leaf figs. These Dracaena trees are looking pretty nice with some pothos planted in the bottom for $40. Really, really easygoing plant. You cannot kill this thing. And of course, I'm gonna check all of the floor plants for some cheeky little sport variegation, but I'm not seeing anything really worth getting excited about or showing you guys too much of. They have all of their cacti and succulents hanging out over here. They do have these cute little juniper bonsais. You guys know I've had my eye on one of these. I would love to snag one. I just kind of want a bigger one, and maybe not from the big box store, so I know that it's healthy. And I have no idea how to take care of it, so there's that. But some random succulents over here, nothing exciting in the slightest. It looks like they've had these here for quite some time. And then they had some Aglaonema hiding over here. Some of these not lipstick plants. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with my brain? Snake plants. You guys, this is a snake plant. This is the black gold or something along those lines. Really pretty contrasting plant. The Aglaonema bamboo, I think that one is called. There's some Siam in there as well. Some really nice bird's nest ferns, and these ones are all $15.98. Some philodendron hiding down here. And that's really it. There's some Rhaphidophora, some more global greens, Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. I feel like, I don't know, nobody really gets excited about that plant anymore. But anyway, they did have another display closer towards the self-checkout. They did have a larger juniper bonsai down there, but it was looking pretty sad. Some more assorted foliage. One lonely little mandula hiding in here. I've only been seeing one at a time. Literally anytime I see it in store, there's only one. And I find that very strange, but that's been the theme. There's just one lonely mandula in almost every box store that I've been to recently. So some really nice ficus burgundy on the floor here, some bromeliads, some flowering plants for spring, and then around the corner here, a lot of the same stuff. We've got lots of Aglaonema, some snake plants, fiddle leaf figs. I see some cute little begonias hiding in there, but nothing that we haven't seen a million times, you guys. And that is it for the Home Depot.
All right, fam. So that was Home Depot in Bloomfield, Connecticut. And I feel like it could have been worse. They had a whole table of trending tropicals. They just didn't have anything new. So they had a bunch of pink princess, just not any marbles. I even saw White Knight I forgot to show you guys. I saw it after. It wasn't exciting. It barely had any variegation. I'm pretty sure it's been there for a while. So that's really it. I didn't buy anything because I don't need anything. Those big Syndapsis were beautiful though. So there was definitely a lot to see, just not in terms of like for plant collectors, I suppose. But if you guys are out here looking for just some good houseplants for your space, then they've definitely got a good selection, in my opinion, between the two. But you know, nothing that I haven't seen. But for like, I feel like for the normal average human being who only goes maybe looking at plants a few times a year, they're like, hey, this ain't so bad. And for me, I'm like, I'm here every week, so I'm bored. But let me know if you saw anything that you would have snagged. I am never mad about seeing some Hoya hanging baskets. They definitely had lots of hanging baskets between the Lowe's and the Home Depot, so I really can't complain. I'm still a little bit bummed about that ZZ. So it is what it is, but it's good to know. I feel like it's good information for you guys to have, especially if you're out there looking for sport variegation, so that you know how to tell the difference between a virus and variegation. So when in doubt, look it up on the internet, and you can always reach out to whoever supplied the plant. I'm pretty sure that one was Live Trends, so you could always reach out to them. I've never spoken to them directly before, but I do know that Costa Farms is very responsive. If you ever have a question about your plant or IDing your plant that you've bought from them, they will respond fairly quickly, and they will surprisingly be very helpful. As much as I love to hate on Costa Farms, it's actually a pretty decent company, and they're really nice people. So yeah, there is that, you guys. I'm gonna stop talking. I love you so very much. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me today. If you did, you should definitely give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. I'll leave the link down below if you guys are interested in my little hognose ring. They also have other reptile jewelry, nature themed jewelry, cute little like hummingbird earrings and stuff like that. If you're into that stuff, it's fully customizable too, so you can pick what type of material you want, what type of gemstones you want, and it is very affordable. So I love my little hognose ring. I had to show him to you because he's there. So I'll leave that link down below for you guys. I do have a discount code if you want to go and check out Coppertist.wu is the name. I don't know why. But anyway, I love you guys so very much. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are out there in the world. Did I say give this video a thumbs up? Yeah, I did. Don't forget to subscribe. Everything's fine. Leave me some emojis. I don't know, you guys. I can't think of any. Soup. Leave me soup emojis if you watched this whole entire video, because I kind of want some soup. I'm like craving like tomato soup with like a grilled cheese sandwich. Is one of my favorite things, and you dip the grilled cheese in the tomato. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat lunch. I love you guys so very much. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are out there in the world. Don't forget to spread kindness. Don't forget to drink your water, and I will see you in the next one, I hope. Bye.